I know it's been a little while since I've sat in this chair like this, but miss me? 2 minutes of fame. I'll start. The movie's led by Jay Pharoah. So if you guys remember Jay Pharoah, you would think by now I would know to have these armrests down by my hip. Jay Pharoah is a young man who was really good at impersonations, and then he was able to snag a spot on Saturday Night Live. Shout out to you, Mr. Pharoah. Good job. He's the lead. He did a good job. It was funny. He was funny, but not in an over-the-top, I'm trying to be funny kind of way. In a more realistic, I have a friend who acts like that, and I find it to be funny. The story basically goes like this. Young man follows comedy. He has a family. He is not as well off as he would like to be. Just like I think with anyone starting anything new, they want to have a lot of money and a lot of success, but obviously you got to put the time and you got to put the effort behind it before you're able to reach to where you want to be. But bills are still coming in, so you kind of got to find that balance between make enough money to take care of myself, have enough time, or make enough time to follow whatever my dream is. That's where he finds himself. He wants to do comedy, but he has to take care of his family at the same time. So he tells his lady, listen, I'm gonna go to California. I'm gonna try to make myself the best comic that I can be, because before this, he was doing like TikToks and Instagram videos, and he would go viral. Heads up to anybody who ever wants to do anything successful in your life, avoid going viral if it's not something you're gonna do consistently. You go viral for making a dance and you're not a dancer, you may not get the same level of attention unless the next thing you come up with is just as impressive as the first. Him, every time he would get an Instagram buzz or a Facebook buzz or a TikTok buzz, he would get excited and think this is his big break, but it would always go up and then fizzle down to nothing. So the story seems pretty grounded in reality, in my opinion. So the dialogue was funny. Some of the stand-up was a bit, whatever, I guess. But it wasn't bad. Like, I've seen stand-up where I'm in comedies and I'm just like, this isn't funny. Like, whoever wrote that was not funny. This one was decent enough stand-up. The stand-up that he did at the very end of the movie had me really laughing. And I think it was because of the story so far up to that point and the fact that it's a comic who can make fun of himself and still make a funny joke. One thing I will commend this movie for is the pacing was really well done. As I've said many a times before, I hate narration and I hate grinding pace. Like, if I'm watching a movie and I'm looking at my watch, wondering to myself, when is this movie gonna end? You've done a bad job. Like, that should never be a thought when someone is watching a movie. They've already dedicated time out of their life. They don't need to wonder why they're still watching it. Pacing was good. I have a lot of comedics. That's not getting edited out. A lot of comedians in this movie, big names to new names, and it was just a nice blend in between. I saw Sinbad in there at one point as a cameo. I saw Carlos Miller in there at one point. So they have a lot of comedic talent in this movie. And the main foil is Katt Williams. So you got Jay Pharoah, who I guess you could say represents the new school, and you have Katt Williams, who is old school. Yeah, Katt Williams is old school, right? Yeah, he old school, right? Yeah, he old school. Overall, if I had to rate this movie, and this is with COVID in mind, I would say you could watch it. You could watch it. I mean, if you want to spend $10, you can, but if you want your friend to spend it, that's cool too. If you guys are not sure of what my review system is, I'm going to pin the tweet. Is that how you say it? I'm gonna link my Twitter with the description for everything under there, so you guys have a full idea of whatever it may mean if you ever see one of my reviews. So that's what I would say. I'd say if you want to watch it, you can. If you got some free time, give it a look-see, but it's nothing that I would say run to go and watch right now. If you're home and you got some free time and maybe you just want to chill, maybe kick back, watch a movie with your lady, you guys want to laugh a little bit, it's a cool movie to throw on. But what do you guys think? If you've seen 2 Minutes of Fame, comment down below. Let me know what you thought about it. Did you think it was good? Did you think it was bad? Do you think I'm right? Do you think I'm wrong? Do you think I take too long between these videos? Whatever your thoughts are, comment it down below. I love to engage with you guys. Before you go, I need a really big favor though. Can you hit the thumbs up button? Can you go ahead and subscribe? You already commented because you told me what you thought about the movie. And hit the notification bell. It's really simple if you have an Android. If you have an iPhone and you don't have these settings adjusted, it'll ask you to go to the notification settings in your phone. Most people avoid that. I do. So just go ahead and hit subscribe, like, and stay tuned for the newest videos. If you guys want to, you can stay in touch with me on social media. I usually post the links to the newest video in my description of my Instagram and my Twitter if you just want to, I don't know, chop it up with me and just see how a brother living. All right? As always, guys, I love and appreciate all of the support. Deuces.